First, getting started. For nearly 50 years, Warren Township's Walker Career Center has helped students train for careers from auto repair to dentistry, child care to radio TV, to welding and other trades. Today, we visit the center to see its new entrepreneurship program.
This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Getting started.
For the last 4 years post George Floyd, the entire city, the entire region, spend a lot of time talking about black businesses and supporting black businesses. And I really feel like we've created a better foundation for black businesses to thrive. But I use a sports term, right? We have to develop the bench, right? Where are the players coming from for the future, right? So we wanted to do something, not necessarily a program, but just create a new system that allows us to scale the number of young black and brown students who are thinking of starting a business and developing an entrepreneurial mindset.
What the Walker Career Center does, it's attached to the high school, and it has 31 plus career-based classroom settings that kids can take. It's set up kind of like a major in college, and entrepreneurship was chosen last year to go in as a pathway. Especially for the east side and the area that we're in, we're seeing a lot of closures, and the pandemic had affected a lot of that. So I think for the kids to see how they can build a business and hold on to that business and bring it back to their community, I think that is something that this program needs. It started off kind of slow because I think sometimes they don't think their idea is good enough, or this kind of sounds silly. So once we kind of got into it and we were digging a little deeper and we met with some people that are going to do a pitch competition, they really started getting excited, and then they started teaming up, which two heads are better than one, and these ideas started to build. And so now we are finishing our brainstorming area, and then hopefully going to dive deeper into it next semester.
We challenge them to compete in class, to show up every day. If you're going to start a business, you got to show up every day. What I've been thrilled about is how they've embraced that. 85% of the students have passed the Ivy Tech Accuplacer, so they are all full-time students. They had to study hard to pass that. So we challenged them, we asked them to compete, and they responded. So what I get encouraged about is there's a lot of rhetoric about young people today and what they don't want to do. What I see, when you have the right adults around young people and you continue challenging them, you cast a vision of themselves that they don't even see in themselves, young people respond.
What has actually surprised me the most is the kind of attraction that we've gotten for this program. I thought it was just going to be another class that I taught, and we were just going to see how things go. But surprisingly, the whole community is standing behind us, and they're kind of just waiting to see what happens at the end of the semester. So we have a lot of eyes on us, which is good. We have InnoPower, who is kind of really our backbone of the program. They're supporting us from anything from mentors to field trips and any kind of things that we need in the classroom. And then we have, obviously, the Walker Career Center, who is helping us build the curriculum with a program called RISE. And that's kind of setting us up so that we know to go from the brainstorming to the actual launch program in May. We also have P30 here on the east side. They have brought us in and given us kind of an event space if we need it, studio time if we need it. They have a great photography place. So we've done some headshots. So anything like that, I mean, the community has really come together and helped support us. We have 4 seniors in our class right now, and I'm hoping that those 4 seniors can really take these ideas and help launch it. The ones that are coming back, they get to go through the financial part of the program, and then hopefully by the time they're ready to graduate, they have this great idea, whether they go to college with it or they find a partnership with somebody. Hopefully they can hold on to that, and even if they do fail, they have something that gives them experience based on entrepreneurship.
We're so thankful for the partnership with Warren Central and them buying into our vision. We received funding from the federal government, from the READY program to launch this. So our goal is to scale this across the state. But we wanted to do something that allows us to say, look back 5 years from now and said, you know, we've graduated thousands of young people who've developed the entrepreneurial mindset because they took the class during the school day. So we feel like to accelerate this, to make this work, we use a sports analogy, right? You play school ball and you go play AAU basketball and you get better as an athlete. And same thing with entrepreneurship. You take it during the school day, and then you go take programs after school in the summer, and then we accelerate this process. So we're excited about where we are today, and we look forward to where we'll be in 5 years.
This story's so big, we decided to divide it up. Next week, we'll meet 4 of the students making history as the first class of entrepreneurs. We'll see how it's changing